we really are pilgrims here. So we're not just the typical tourist that's here taking photos of Castle San Angelo or at St. Peter's, but we really are on pilgrimages.
The Rome experience was born to help the bishops to give a formation to the seminarians. The seminarians can get this idea of who is Peter, what is the martyrs, how can they cause a kind of imprint in their hearts that they will remember when they are priests.
Somewhere along the line in seminary formation, you kind of lose that encounter with Christ to kind of set it all off to begin with. The real focus of the Rome experience is to try to bring you back to Christ.
The Rome experience is an ideal program for any seminarian who wants to deepen his faith, have a deeper understanding of fraternity, and come to know Christian Rome and all its beauty and all its history.
The value of the whole program is that it does touch on all 4 pillars of priestly formation: pastoral, spiritual, intellectual, and human development.
All the regular stuff of seminary life is pretty much there. You know, you've got prayer and spiritual direction and Mass. It's just a great opportunity to continue your formation in a unique way.
We put a strong emphasis on maintaining a daily regime of prayer, something that's scheduled, that challenges you a little bit. Taking 30 minutes in the morning to do mental prayer and 30 minutes in the afternoon to do mental prayer.
With the seminarians, I say, what did you do here that can be a legacy for you? Most of them says, I really learned how to pray better.
A typical day would be morning prayer, Mass, meditation, walking a mile to class, and then at 6:30 is more evening prayer and mental meditation.
Every night we finish with a little get-together. So we all talk about the day, we really share what's going on, and then some days we'll have guests.
The close contact that they put us, the seminarians, in with the congregations that make up the Roman Curia, members of the different councils, and especially the Holy Father, unity of the Church is definitely palpable in a very visual way.
This program really helps the seminarians because they come together and meet seminarians from all over the United States and participate in this program where they get to know the universal Church.
The seminarians of today can really help form their ministry for the future. They'll be doing catechesis, they'll be assigned to parishes, doing education programs, doing a variety of things, all of which they can draw upon from the Rome experience.
The academic part of the formation is offered in the main campus of the Pontifical University of the Holy Cross, which is a university that was founded by Bishop Alvaro del Portillo along with John Paul II. You see people with vocations from different walks of life, and they're in contact with that, and it's an international experience that really opens the mind.
In Rome, being surrounded by all this wonderful art and architecture, it's important, I think, to see it not only to encounter God and His beauty and truth, but also as a means of evangelization. Because the paintings, the sculpture, the architecture, it speaks to us today just as when it was created hundreds of years ago.
All the hard work's done for us. I mean, time is set aside for prayer. Time is set aside for Holy Mass. We're definitely challenged, we're definitely encouraged, and we're definitely supported.
The takeaway is I will go back to the U.S. I won't just be thinking about only my little parish. In the past, that was my microcosm, that was my world. But now, it's just easier to see how important it is to really embrace the multicultural treasures that the Church has to offer.
They're learning to put cultural muscles on the bones of their faith. Because the bones of their faith can only bring you so far. But if you have cultural muscles, you can animate those bones and give punch to your preaching, punch to your apostolate. And that's what these guys need to renew the culture of the world.
The Church is much more than what I know, much more than what I can fit it into. You know, it's so much more, and because God's more, and the whole program really gives you that sense.